Hi everyone, it's Andre here from Nari Warren Bootcamp. So what I wanted to do was, um, some of you were wondering about little secrets or little tips things that you can add into the program which will help accelerate the results that you're seeing. In particular, someone mentioned the fat loss coffee that I usually recommend people to drink. But there's also a few other things out there that you can play around with, which will help accelerate your fat loss results. They're not um, completely necessary, but definitely they do have the ability of helping out achieve your results just that little bit quicker and give you just that little bit more of an advantage over just going it through nutrition alone. So usually these are supplements, and I'll just run through them, tell you a little bit about what they do and why I recommend these to people. Um, but if you have a pen and paper handy, get it ready and start writing some of these things down. Most of these things that I'll tell you about can be found at health food stores or supplement stores, and they're usually pretty easy to find. So the first one I'll tell you about is BCAAs. BCAAs, basically what that stands for is a branch chain amino acid. So when you take a protein, imagine a protein is a folded up pearl necklace. It's all kind of convoluted. That's what a protein looks like. Each bead on that necklace is called an amino acid. Amino acids are just that. They're like the building block of proteins. Amino acids can be divided into different categories. So you have essential amino acids or non-essential amino acids. Basically, the non-essential amino acids are ones that we can make inside ourselves. However, the essential amino acids are ones that we can't make, and we need to take those in through food. In the category of essential amino acids, there are three in particular which are important when it comes to building muscle, building lean muscle, and also helping control energy levels and control your appetite. And these are called branch chain amino acids. There's three of them. There's leucine, isoleucine, and the other one, leucine, isoleucine, and valine. So leucine, isoleucine, and valine, and those are the three branch chain amino acids. And in particular, with this program, they help. Um, it helps to have a serve either during or after your workout to maximize fat loss, but also increase your rate of repair so that you can bounce back from your workouts a lot quicker. Also, they help to keep you a little bit fuller for longer so that you can go that extra mile when you are on a fasting program. Okay, the second one is a simple one. It's the fat loss coffee that I usually recommend to people, and the fat loss coffee is basically just that. It's a coffee that's going to help tap into fat as a energy store, but also keep you fuller for longer due to the fat content. The caloric intake through the fat you don't need to worry about. As I've already mentioned, it's not so much about calories, it's about the quality of the calories that you're taking in. So what I usually tell people to do is, if you have an espresso machine or something, that's fine. Make the coffee equivalent to something like a long black. So what I do is I just use a French press and um, put 2 tablespoons of coffee into it and put some water and then press that. Put that into a cup and then put that into a protein shaker, and then into that protein shaker I put a tablespoon of coconut oil and a tablespoon of butter. Okay, so make sure it's extra virgin coconut oil and organic butter, but that's going to help tap into your fat stores as a source of energy through what's called MCT, which is present in the coconut oil. But there's also other things in there through the butter and the coconut oil that will help with reducing the amount of caffeine that gets absorbed, first off, but also um, keeping you fuller for a longer amount of time. Okay, so that's something that you can have in the mornings when you wake up, or somewhere mid-morning after you've been awake for a little while. So I'm just going to put my sunnies on because I can't see. Um, so that's the fat loss coffee. After that, fish oils. So fish oils are a great thing to add in as well. You want to be looking at a quality fish oil product. I usually recommend Melrose cod liver oil. You can get cod liver oil at most health food stores. It's usually in the fridge and it needs to be stored in the fridge. But if you just take 5 mils of that with each meal, so that's 1 teaspoon with each meal. It doesn't taste too nice, it's fish oil, it tastes like fish. But you take 5 mils of that with each meal, it'll help accelerate your metabolism again, but also increase your sensitivity to insulin, which will help definitely um, you reach your goals in terms of if your goal is fat loss. So what's that so far? So green teas as well. Green teas are a great thing. It's not really a supplement. It's something that you add into your day as a bit of a supplement. But green tea is definitely, you can have like 5 or 6 cups of green tea throughout the day. And green tea has been used for ages in the bodybuilding world as a supplement to help get lean when you need to cut weight. Okay, so you can start including some green tea. If you don't like green tea, you can also find green tea capsules where they extract the exact stuff out of there that helps you get lean, and then they put it into a capsule, obviously. But you want to stick more towards the natural stuff. Okay, you'll notice that all the supplements here are natural supplements. Nothing that I will tell you to have is that kind of fat burning blah 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 bullshit that you find in Safeway or Coles or anywhere like that. It's all natural stuff, easy to process, usually works well with most people. When it comes to protein powders and stuff like that, you want to stick to more of a plant-based protein powder. Stay away at all costs from soy-based protein powders. They're going to screw you up hormonally and make you put on weight. But what I usually recommend is some sort of rice protein. Sun Warrior is a really good one. If you want to get your hands on some Sun Warrior, let me know and I can track some down for you. Or for a cheaper option, which is usually about $20 for a kilo, you can go with what is called Vital Pea. Vital Pea you can find in like Chemist's Warehouse and all that sort of stuff. It doesn't taste too nice, but that's a sacrifice you make. The Sun Warrior is a little bit more expensive. It's about $50, $60 for, I forget how much is in a bag. It's about a kilo, kilo and a half, something like that. But it tastes pretty good. It tastes really good, actually, compared to Vital Pea. Let me just think. I'll try to keep this under 10 minutes. What else is there? So I've given you coffee, BCAAs. The last one I'll give you is Tulsi tea. Tulsi, so it's Tulsi, Tulsi tea. You can also find this in most health food stores. It's another tea, and this one is really good when you want to detoxify. There's a stress hormone in your body which goes up as you stress the body out. It's called cortisol. Cortisol is responsible for storing fat, in particular around your belly button area. So if you want to detoxify some of that cortisol stress hormone out of your system, Tulsi tea is a great way for doing that. And you have like 1 or 2 cups of Tulsi tea right before you go to bed. Turn off all the lights, turn off your computer, turn off your phone, or put it on a charger. Just kind of switch off for a second, drink a cup of Tulsi tea, and then ease yourself into bed that way. You'll find you sleep a lot better. Tulsi can sometimes cause some weird dreams or vivid dreaming, but you want to relax into sleep instead of going straight from watching TV and go bang into trying to fall asleep. You'll find that you have a lot of trouble trying to fall asleep that way. One last thing I'll add in before this video ends is belly button rings. It's not really a supplement, but this is something that will help and has been shown time and time to help a lot with cutting weight around your belly button area. If you do have a belly button ring, then I suggest, if you're not emotionally attached to the belly button ring, and if it's something you just got when you were 16 just for shits and giggles and you've kept it since, I suggest taking it out because that can block a lot of meridian flow or energy flow through your belly button, which is it's like the superhighway or the intersection for a lot of your energy flows throughout your body, and it can affect you hormonally through having a piece of metal through such a high flow area, and cause a lot of weight gain around the belly button area, especially. Okay, so that's it, and enjoy.